So, I want to come on here and call Trevor Noah's ass to task, because I must. He made a mockery of black women on while talking about Meghan Markle and so-called Prince Harry, and they're deciding to leave the royal family, leave the UK, and move away. He made very light of the situation and spoke about it in a stereotypical black woman voice. I'm gonna let y'all hear that first before I get on his motherfucking ass, and let's deal with the reality of what's really going on over there as far as this motherfucking so-called royal family is concerned. Listen to the clip.
This is huge. Harry and Meghan are leaving the palace to become financially independent. And you see, this is what happens when you bring the first black woman into the royal family.
Really?
Yeah. She looked at Harry and she's like, you need to get a job. You need a job. You a grown-ass man. You can't still be living in your mama's house, Harry.
Clapping his hands and shit. And see, people thought that was funny. People want to sit around, and black people, y'all need to pay attention to this shit. Because Trevor Noah, I'm not going to say he's not an intelligent dude. He can be funny at times. He's he's controlled opposition. He's funny at times. He talks about real shit at times. This right here was disrespectful to y'all, clapping his hands and shit like that. Meghan Markle, she talked like that. To act like black women just talk like that and act like that's what's going on, and the reason that they are claiming that they are leaving has nothing to do with him needing to get no goddamn job. He's making light of the shit. It's due to the fact that Meghan thought, because she didn't identify with black, that she was going to go over there and they was going to treat her like she was white. That's what she thought. She done went and genetically annihilated the little piece of blackness that she had in her by having a baby with this man. And she thought that everything was going to be okay. If I just run away from my blackness as far as I can, if I can get away from it, then white folk going to forget that I'm black. That racist ass royal family done showed her the truth. Because I told y'all that his brother, Prince Harry, man, we done saw Prince Harry in his swastika Hitler gear. We've seen that. We've exposed that. Nobody cared about that. His brother, William, spoke on depopulating the population in Africa because of the wildlife there, putting animal life over black life like they do. I exposed this. Y'all didn't give a fuck. She thought she was going to go over there and they was going to forget that she was black, because she did. A lot of black people make this mistake. A lot of black people who get with white people think that somehow they're going to ascend into a place, especially being as light-skinned as she is. She thought she was going to ascend into a place. That racist-ass so-called royal family showed her was true, though. And these citizens over there are racist as fuck towards her. So now Prince Harry done decided to come out here and just move away from that situation, to just get out of that situation completely by coming to America. Now that's an odd move to choose to move to one of the most I'm gonna say everywhere is fucking racist as fuck against black people, but one of the most racist nations in the world they're gonna move to escape racism. Because Prince Harry thought his racism was, like a lowly form of racism. So he thought, he was cool. But he's seeing people that are even more racist than him. And that shit done threw him off. Like, I thought my shit was, like, God damn, these motherfuckers racist as hell. So I saw in an interview, he said he's going to try to protect his family, because that's his job. His job is to protect his family. Which really is to protect his half-black wife from the racism that she's having to go through while she's over there involved in this so-called royalty. Because there was going to be an issue. Y'all was sitting around celebrating this shit, but there was going to be an issue. I don't know why y'all didn't see it. Y'all act like that we live in some type of progressive, post-racial world. That's not true. The only place that's true is in your mind. That you created. White folk not okay with that shit. Y'all black folk okay with it, because y'all constantly seeking white acceptance, white validations, because you have low self-esteem. White folk aren't cool with that shit. Prince Harry is learning that there's people that's more racist than him. Now he tried to evoke the spirit of his mom. Some of you are familiar with Princess Diana. Many of us know that she was assassinated because of what her progressive views were. So he evoked the spirit of his mom to say, well, you know, my mom raised me better than this. So he tried to evoke that spirit. So I'm not going to knock them. I'm not here to, I'm not going to sit here and defend them at all either. I'm not defending them because they knew that them motherfuckers was racist as hell, and they still went over there and did that shit. They're not exposing the racism outright. They're not exposing the racist practice of the so-called royal family and its tentacles that reach all around the world. They're not exposing that. They're just running from it. So I don't got no respect for that. Because they're just running from it and not exposing it. But Meghan Markle, she thought, like many of you black people think, even if you mixed, you thinking that somehow you're going to be looked at as white. That's not how it works. And some of you mixed people know this. That's not how it works. White folks still not going to look at you as white. Doesn't matter what you're doing. So black people need to understand that. And Trevor Noah, you out of motherfucking line. You out of pocket. And somebody got to call your motherfucking ass out. I know people like you so much they're not going to call you out when you're wrong. But using that stereotypical voice, clapping your motherfucking hands like that is not a representation of all black women. It's not. You're not able to, you shouldn't be able to go up there and amuse your white audiences by acting like a fucking caricature of black women. I'm tired of motherfuckers doing that shit. And black women should be tired too. You should be tired of being the laughingstock as people paint you under one veil. I highly doubt Meghan Markle sat around talking like that or acting like that. And that's not what this shit is about. It has nothing to do with her telling him that he need to go because he need a job. That's some stereotype shit. And y'all should be insulted by that. And Trevor Noah should be called out for it. And held accountable for it. And if ain't nobody else gonna do it, I'll do it, goddammit. Because again, I'm not gonna let motherfuckers disrespect our people. I'm not. And I don't give a damn if they even so-called black or with him being African. I'm not gonna let it happen. Period. That's just where I am at with it. Y'all comment, let me know what the fuck y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Links to follow me on social media in the description box. Shout out Team Rob. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. I'm out.